It's that time of the year again, Anime Expo 2026. But while most anime fans are scrolling through the app, trying to find what panels they want to go through, whose autograph they want to do, and running over poor senior citizens, which are basically Rurouni Kenshin fans, I instead will be taking on a challenge. Personally, ever since I've actually started this channel, I don't like looking at things much or watching other people do things. Instead, I like to actually do. The thing is, I am very competitive. So, when there's challenges, of course, I'm gonna want to beat them. And there's one that's been eluding me ever since I've seen it at the beginning, and that is the Haikyuu Volleyball Challenge. Now, for those of you who haven't seen it, here's a bit of an example and I'll explain it. Whatever publishing company does it, I think it's either Shonen Jump, basically it's either 11 or 12 feet in the air, and it's what Hinata can spike in the manga. So, and seeing if your average Joe can do it. And since I am an average Joe and very competitive, I want to see if I can actually hit that. Now, with this actually being the biggest convention for Anime Expo ever, actually leaking outside of the convention center and blocking off the street, it's gonna take me a minute to find it. So, let's actually go to the convention itself and start hunting for this. So when having to search all of Anime Expo, that takes us to a lot of different places. And the first place I decided to look was the West Hall, aka the Entertainment Hall. But while there was a few little activities that I got a bit distracted with.
I'm never off clock, I guess. Come on, Brandon, I'm recording, you gotta get something for me, come on. For the content. You want your content to be 0 catches? You gotta hang on to them, Brandon, come on. You gotta hang on to them. There's 3, there's 4, it would've been 5, but you dropped 1.
You gotta hold on to them? Okay, I know that wasn't the best showing when it comes to the reaction test, but I promise, I'm a bit better. Here's some footage from when I went to a pop-up cafe. Repping the CW merch like usual because I have no other shirts to wear. Get one. What? One again. 2. 3. 4. 5. I don't know how I got that one. I'm gonna punch this thing trying to grab it. Watch. And then 2. Got it. How many? 7. Woo! And now that I'm done showing you how fragile my ego is, let's get back to Anime Expo. So what distracted me was actually Bleach's Village Hidden in the Iron, where they had the reaction test, as you just saw, how fast you can throw a baseball, and how fast you can kick a soccer ball. But it wasn't actually a soccer ball, it was more one of those inflated rubber ones. But for the baseball one, I tried it again after this one, and I hit 60 miles per hour. It's like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Let me look it up. Come to find out, I throw as hard as a middle schooler. So, obviously, hiding my embarrassment, I then go to the soccer one, where I'd feel a lot more confident because I've played soccer. Yeah, no, this wasn't much luck either. The ball was squishy, the technique was terrible. As you see from the first kick, I just shanked the hell out of it. Second one, not much better. And the third one, I went for the field goal approach. And trying to then hide my bruised ego, I accepted the sticker and I moved on. So once I got into the entertainment hall, that is when I decided to do the, almost said Bochi the Rock. That's when I did the Baki Hammer Challenge. And you wanna know the upsetting thing is? I passed this on my first day that I was there, and nobody was hitting the bell. But it seems like for Sunday, they took out all the limiters and just wanted everybody to win. It felt like getting a participation trophy. I hated it. I was so sad. I don't know if you can see it from my face, but it was just like, thanks. I was so disheartened. Then came the Sakamoto Days shooting gallery with these Nerf guns. Again, smoked the first one, missed the other 2, final one, hit it 4th. I'll be honest, I shot this one as fast as possible because I was kind of embarrassed. I didn't want to sit there for 20 minutes aiming, but I was like, you know what? Sharpshooter. Bang, 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 bang. And, yeah, it was alright. It was funny. I didn't really care too much. But then I came across my favorite thing in the whole convention. For context, Crunchyroll wasn't the only one that did a dubbing exercise or dubbing booth at Anime Expo. Actually, Ocean Vale, if you know some of the animes that they've made, clear your history, they had a dubbing area as well. Yeah, I might have spent way too much time at the voiceover booth. I spent about an hour. And you might be asking, where's the footage? I was so into it, I didn't record myself doing it. But I do have these really nice pictures showing myself. But unfortunately, checking out the whole of the entertainment hall on my first day, there wasn't any luck. So that brings us on to the presenters hall, and hopefully I can find this Haikyuu challenge. Now, the presenters hall should have given me more luck. I thought the entertainment hall, it would be there. You do that for activities and all these other things. But I forgot. Haikyuu's not some little baby boy. No. Haikyuu is iconic. So many people know the series. So of course, it'll be in the presenters hall. And as I was exploring, I actually ran into the Anna Error booth, which was actually really fun to see. Them explaining what every single person does. They're talking about the ramen. They actually gave us the smell of the cabin itself. But the thing I was looking at the most was actually the virtual flying of the plane. And I thought to myself, you know what? Let's try flying a plane. So here I am, sitting in the pilot seat, getting ready for my adventure. And from what you can see when this zooms in, it was fairly simple. Take off, bank left, and land. That's it. It wouldn't take too long, right? I was there for about like half an hour trying to land this thing. And I don't know if you could tell from this monitor, I nearly sunk this plane straight into the ground, which would have been really funny. And I took this way too seriously. I was like, you know what? I gotta land this thing. It's gonna look amazing. My perfectionism came out when I was flying in this plane. But finally, after 20 or so hours, I decided to finally land this puppy, and land it we did. And so, finally, after scouring the whole of Anime Expo and doing my best to try and find this IQ thing, I couldn't find it. Yep, they didn't have it this year. So, yeah, that basically was my video. And to cope, I went to Book Off and I bought a shit ton of things, including this Yotsuba figure.